What's going on, guys? I'm LuboATM and welcome into another 3-minute discussion. This week we're going to be discussing the changes that just happened to the Wraith that came in the Chapter 19 update. And as always, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go through what the changes were and whether or not it is good or bad for the sake of the game. So we'll jump right in and get started. Right, the Wraith changes should be up on screen now for you to read through. So the basic, what has changed for the Wraith is his movement speed has increased when he's cloaked. He's had a movement decrease while uncloaking, and then there's been changes to reduce the add-on speed bonuses for Windstorm and removing the uncloaked movement speed penalty on Windstorm as well. So basically what this change has done for the Wraith, as it's made Windstorm, which is arguably his best add-on or one of his best add-ons, part of his base kit. So basically what that means when you play in any game as the Wraith, your movement speed while cloaked is now 6 meters per second, which is roughly the same speed, I think is the same speed as Victor with the twins. So it's a huge buff. Wraith is one of those killers that if you play him without add-ons, it's incredibly difficult, especially at lower ranks. So this is a huge change for the Wraith, a really huge change. So looking at whether this is good or bad for Dead by Daylight, I think it's incredibly good for the Wraith. I think it's really good for the Wraith. It's going to make such a difference that you're not going to have to be add-on reliant for him now. You can maybe try and put on some different add-ons, so reduce the decloaking time, can do some ones for different combinations. Basically, you're not always going to have a speed increase, because being able to be stealthy and move around the map is only worth it if you can do it quickly. And you've not been able to do that as part of his base kit recently. On the whole, is it good for the game? I'm on the fence about that one. Putting Wraith's best add-on as part of his base kit is going to be a very good change for the Wraith. And I think as a one-off, it would be very good. I just think this has now opened the door to do the same thing for other killers. Like, people will want the Trapper bag as part of Trapper's base kit. You will want the ability to set maybe traps faster as Hag as part of your base kit. You know, things like that. I just think it opens the door to put a lot of people's best add-ons as part of their base kit as killers. And some of the other killers' best add-ons, or most commonly used add-ons, make those killers incredibly difficult and unfun to play against as a survivor. So for a change on the Wraith as a standalone, phenomenal change, brilliant, cannot wait to get back in and start playing the Wraith more. For the sake of the whole game, I'm not entirely sure. As always, we'll need to see how things pan out in the future updates and see what happens with other killers. I just think it's a bit of a shaky precedent to set, to include someone's best add-on as part of their base kit. Not all killers required it, but if it was done on like a killer by killer basis and killers who really needed it got it, then I think it would be good. But again, it will all remain to be seen. Well, guys, that's that. Another 3-minute discussion done and in the book. So hope that was obviously just a quick review of the change and my opinions on it. So hopefully, as time pans out, we'll kind of see if it's been a good change for the game as a whole. As I said, I think it's going to be a very good change for Wraith players anyway. Thanks for tuning in again. So as always, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Really helps me get up the directory and really helps with the algorithms. That's great. Come check me out on Twitch. I stream at the moment a couple of times a week over at twitch.tv/LuboATM. My schedule's up on that page and I announce everything on my Twitter in advance. And until I see you again, peace.